stranger to criticism. Ted Nugent called you a subhuman mongrel. And it's comments like that which really make me question whether we can take the guy who wrote Wang Dang Sweet Poontang seriously anymore. Your approval rating has slipped, and even worse, you've only got 2 stars on Yelp. Mitch McConnell said his #1 priority was to get the president out of office. So Mitch, congrats on being just 2 years away from realizing your goal. You did it! Kind of. Mr. President, your harshest critics have compared you to Joseph Stalin, Adolf Hitler, and even Satan. And I just have to say, those comparisons are outrageous. You look way older than those guys. Just because, look, Morgan Freeman has played a president a few times, that doesn't mean you have to look exactly like him, all right? But you are healthy, which is great. Every year, the White House doctor checks the president's colon for polyps and George Clooney's head. Yeah. Oh, all right, yeah. It's good to see that White House press secretary and boy detective Jay Carney is here. It's a big night for Jay. I haven't seen him this nervous since the president told him, look, just go out there and tell them the website's broken. They'll understand. That actually probably was a moment. Mr. President, you have to admit, and you already have, the launch of healthcare.gov was a disaster. It was so bad. It was bad. Look, I don't even have an analogy because the website is now the thing people use to describe other bad things. They say stuff like, ugh, I shouldn't have eaten that sushi. I was up all night healthcare.goving. Ugh. Boy, that latest Johnny Depp movie really healthcare.gov to the box office. Oh, look at my new rug. Did the dog's healthcare.gov on it? You can't get healthcare.gov out of shag. But thanks to Obamacare, or as the president refers to it, me-care, millions of newly insured young Americans can visit a doctor's office and see what a print magazine actually looks like. That's awesome. Now, over 8 million people have signed up for Obamacare, which sounds impressive until you realize Ashley Tisdale has 12 million Twitter followers, so it's pretty good. There's a lot going on in the world. Right now, there's a madman who's had plastic surgery running around annexing small countries in Eastern Europe, and all I keep thinking is, what the hell is Bruce Jenner doing in Crimea? Did they even get that show there? But sir, I do think you're making a big mistake with Putin. You have to show a guy like that you're just as crazy as he is. He invades Crimea, you invade Cancun. Russia takes back the Ukraine, America takes back Texas. Something to think about. Julia Pearson, the new director of the Secret Service, is here tonight. Yeah. Under her leadership, Secret Service agents no longer consort with prostitutes thanks to their new Too Drunk to Make It to the Brothel program. I'm sure she loves that. The Director of National Intelligence, James Clapper, is here. Finally, I couldn't put a face to the mysterious voice clearing its throat on the other end of the phone. It was weird. And, to prepare for tonight, I've been watching a lot of cable news. I am a big fan of that lesbian on MSNBC, Chris Hayes. He's great. Yeah, I agree. MSNBC is a confusing place. I mean, Al Sharpton is their skinny guy. And CNN is desperately searching for something they've been missing for months, their dignity. Totally. That was just that table. At this point, CNN is like the Radio Shack in a sad strip mall. You don't know how it stayed in business this long. You don't know anyone that shops there. And they just fired Piers Morgan.
Thank you.
Fox News is the highest rated network in cable news. Yeah. I can't believe your table's pushed off that far. And it's all thanks to their key demographic, the corpses of old people who tuned into Fox News and haven't yet been discovered. Former Inside Edition host Bill O'Reilly is not here. He did host that. Bill's got another book coming out soon, so he's making his ghostwriters work around the clock. Bill O'Reilly, Megyn Kelly, and Sean Hannity are the Mount Rushmore of keeping old people angry. This event brings together both Washington and Hollywood. The relationship between Washington and Hollywood has been a long and fruitful one. You give us tax credits for film and television production, and in return, we bring much-needed jobs to hard-working American cities like Vancouver, Toronto, and Vancouver again. Hollywood helps America by projecting a heroic image to the rest of the world. We just released another movie about Captain America, or as he's known in China, Captain who owes us $1.1 trillion. There's a lot of celebrities here tonight. They're the ones that don't look like ghouls. Look around. The cast of Veep is here. That's a series about what would happen if a Seinfeld star actually landed on another good show. I like the New Adventures of Old Christine, I swear. The folks from Duck Dynasty had a very challenging year. The grandfather on that show made homophobic and racist comments, but people are overlooking another issue. He really hates ducks.